Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Lenovo laptop. This is a Lenovo IdeaPad 1 or 1i. The exact model is an IdeaPad 1 15IAU7. That information can be found on the bottom of the laptop, on the sticker on the box, or inside the BIOS. And in this video I'm going to go over how you can open it up and how you can remove or upgrade the storage for your laptop. And what you can do with an old storage, you can take an advantage of the old storage that you're going to remove. This laptop do get shipped with a 500 gig or 1 terabyte. This one comes with a 1 terabyte. You can go up to 2 terabyte. Lots of people call Lenovo and they say, no, you can't go over 1 terabyte. And that's really bogus. You can go up to 2 terabyte with no problem. You could install a 4 terabyte, but you will need a beefy heatsink. But up to 2 terabyte with no problem, you can have in here. We have installed in many clients and with no issue for many times. For a long period of the times. All right, and just remember, by removing the storage in here, you have to reinstall the operating system on a new drive. I made a really short video how to create your Windows 11 USB boot drive. I'll leave that link in the video description and the tools, everything I'll be using here. And create your Windows 11 USB boot drive. Once you create it, and you put the new drive in here, you plug in the USB in and you power on, it's going to boot up through the USB and it's going to take you through Windows installation steps. It's really easy. It's like installing any program or any game. It's really simple. And once you get to the desktop, you do a few Windows updates and all the drivers, everything will be installed and you set ready to go. So you don't have to worry about that. And your Windows will auto activate itself once you do Windows update, because the license comes on the motherboard, not in the Windows. All right. And you can use the old storage in here, and you can grab an adapter. You can plug it inside the adapter, put in an enclosure, and you have an external storage for 1 terabyte or whatever you had your old storage was. I'll leave those links in the video description. All right. First thing first, you want to power off the laptop and you want to flip it upside down. I'll put this one here because it's a brand new one. And down here, we're going to see a whole bunch of screws. Tool number 1, a good one. It's a good screwdriver set. I'll recommend the iFixit screwdriver set. I purchased myself this basic tool set. And from this basic tool set, you're going to grab yourself a Torque number 5 and a Phillips number 1. If you get the Pro set, they will include you with an opening tools and some tweezers. If not, just grab yourself a metallic guitar picks. These are really suitable to opening cases and powers. Now, down on the bottom of the laptop, you're going to see a whole bunch of screws. There's only 2 types of screws, the short ones and the long ones. The short screws are the front end of the laptop. The long ones are the mid section and side and the mid and the back corners in the mid. So everything from here towards the top section is the long screws and the short ones. Go ahead and remove the short screws, keep them in one pile, and the long ones in a separate pile. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking that like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and motivates me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. I appreciate that. All right, once we remove all the screws, you want to grab the opening tool. And we're going to start from the bottom corner or back corner. Doesn't matter where you start from. You want to stick the guitar pick about 1 or 2 millimeters inward, and you want to twist it. And you want to hear big click sound. That's what you want to hear, those click sounds. You want to work yourself all around in the front end. Work yourself, just wiggle around in there. About 1 or 2 millimeters. I'm not sticking the whole guitar pick in there. So, and you go all the way to the side, to the back corner. There we go. To the back corner, go to the other side. And go to the back corner, and there we have it. Once you have those back side, you want to grab it and you want to bring it up, wiggle, and there should be clips in here too. You just yank it up and it will release the clips at the back end. All right. And down here, we can see 1 NVMe drive in here. There's no space for secondary one. You do not need to disconnect the battery to do the storage upgrade. Anything like that is absolutely not necessary. But if you want to be really cautious, you can grab this jack, slide it towards the right. Make sure you slide it evenly. And that way you can disconnect the battery. But again, if you don't want to, you don't have to disconnect the battery. Leave it in there. And just make sure you don't drop any screwdriver or anything over the board and you'll be fine. We want to remove one screw right over here. There's a SSD short one. They give you a little extension to bring it all the way here. So remove these tiny screws at the back and you want to lift it up a little bit, remove the extension, and you want to grab this SSD. It comes in 45-degree angle and you want to slide it towards yourself. There's a thermal pad in here. There's a 3mm thermal pad. And this is a 1 TB SK Hynix brand, 1 TB NVMe Gen. Let me see what Gen is this. This is a Gen 4. So this is a Gen 4 slot. You can grab a full size NVMe, and I'll recommend you the Samsung 990 Pro. This is the old one, 990 Pro, up to 2 TB with no problem. The full size NVMe will be like this. So it's pretty much short ones with an extension, so you get the same size, or grab the full size. The full size, same thing. You want to make sure the notch in here matches the notch on the DIMM. Bring it down in 45-degree angle. Push it all the way in. Bring it down, and this screw hole has to match nicely. And then all you need to do is to just put the screw right over. And that's how you can do it. You cannot put any heatsink, anything over, because there's no space in here. Now you can grab this old one, grab the enclosure, plug it in there, and you can have an external 1 TB storage in here. And you can plug it back to the Windows, grab your files from old files that you have in the user folder, back to the new hard drive. To remove this one, remove, pull back, grab this one, push it down in 45-degree angle, bring it down, and put the screw right over. There we go. Once you have that one upgraded, all you need to do is to grab the bottom cover, bring it over, and then what you want to do, you want to push it down, push the back corner, everything down. Make sure you hear those nice big click sound. That's what you want to hear, those click sound. Once you have those click sounds in there, make sure there's a gap in here. So I just pinch it, it goes in place. Switch back again to torque number 5. And put the longest screw towards the back, towards the mid, and the short ones in the front end of the laptop. And this is how you can remove or upgrade the storage for your Lenovo IdeaPad 1. I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in the video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Just gonna finish up putting up the bottom screws.